So, welcome to the Product Life. So, if you would have heard our episode this week, we had Deborah from Sense. She was in cosmetics as well. Today, we have another founder from cosmetics. We have Katonya. She's the founder of Unsun Cosmetics. She's based in LA. And her products are listed on Amazon and they're performing really well. So, for our listeners who might not be aware about Unsun, could you give us a brief outline?
Of course. And we're sold on Amazon, but we're sold at so many other stores, CVS, Bloomingdale's, Goop, Grove Collaborative, Macy's, the list goes on. So you can find us anywhere. So Unsun was created to provide a clean mineral-based sunscreen option for originally people of color like myself, of course, and for all skin tones. There are over 80% of the sunscreens on the shelves at the stores are all chemical actives, which we are discovering more and more just aren't good for the person or the environment. So we wanted to make using mineral sunscreen easier and not have to deal with the white cast or the ghostly white residue. And that's what we do.
Wow, that sounds quite interesting. So how did you come up with this idea?
Well, I needed to buy sunscreen. And I discovered this late in life in my 30s when I started getting these moles on my face that I thought were genetic. And I discovered from my dermatologist that they were sun damage. I was really shocked because I didn't believe that Black people or people of color in general needed sunscreen. So I went and got a tube of sunscreen, and I went through so many different tubes. They were irritating to my eyes and my skin. I hated the chemical smell. And it took me a while to discover a mineral sunscreen, which did not do any of those things. The problem was that it left this thick white residue on my face. So I decided, fast forward many years later, to build a brand that created products that were made of mineral that did not leave that thick white layer of residue on your face, and that was also clean.
Got it. So how did you manage to create this product?
A little bit of trial and error, because sunscreen, as many people know and many doesn't know, is considered an over-the-counter product. So it's heavily regulated by the FDA. You can't just make it and sell it like you would a face cream or an eye cream. So I had this learning curve. So I had to hire consultants to tell me how to do the drug labels and what size the fonts needed to be on the tube. So it was a bit of work, but we got it done.
Wow, seems like a tedious task. So how has the journey been so far in terms of success, sales?
It's been really great. It's been, the universe. I always say the universe loves Unsun, because we've never had to go and seek out a store or retailer. They've all come to us, and people who try the product really love it, and it's gotten really great reviews. We launched with one SKU. Now we have 11 SKUs across 2 lines, a mass line and a prestige line.
Good job.
So we're happy. Yeah, it's good.
So what is the key differentiator?
Mineral, one. Making a formulation and a tint that all skin tones can use. Many of the sunscreens on the market when I started were not tinted with my skin tone in mind. So they made me look gray or lavender. And it's important for people of color to have a product that they could use and that they can feel comfortable, that's good for them, that doesn't make them look crazy. And so that's what differentiates. Unsun was the first sunscreen on the market that addressed the needs of people of color, and we're very proud of that.
Interesting. So have you faced any difficulties while you're developing this brand?
Well, there are always difficulties. If you open a t-shirt company, you're going to have difficulties. With us, it's a little more intense because we're so regulated, and we have to use a certain kind of tube, and we have to put certain things in certain places on the tubes. So it's a little more challenging for us, and it continues to be. Marketing is a little challenging because the algorithms change every 5 seconds, so we're constantly having to adapt to those changes, getting the word out to all the people that this brand is for everyone, and that everyone, if you have skin, you need sunscreen. So of course there are challenges, but we just continue to push through.
So how do you deal with quality control and marketing challenges?
Well, I do quality control. I oversee all the ingredients, I oversee all the formulas. And there are certain ingredients that I just will not have in any of my products. And so, marketing challenges, we just hired a new marketing firm. We just hired a new agency to do our marketing for our ads. So, we just keep evolving. We keep looking for the best people to help us figure this ever changing world out.
Got it. And what are your plans for the future? Are you planning on launching new SKUs, expanding
Yes,
to more
always.
stores?
Always. We're launching two new SKUs later this year. And yeah, we'll just continue to evolve and to create new and different products. So hopefully people will just layer on sunscreen. I'll put on my sunscreen, then maybe I'll add a little highlighter with an SPF, or maybe I'll put on a lip balm with an SPF, because the more protected you are, the better it is for your skin.
Are you planning on expanding globally as well?
Yes, we have our MPN numbers in Canada. So we're selling in Canada now, and we're undergoing compliance in the EU and the UK as we speak, which should be complete in the next month or two.
And how big is your team currently?
There are six of us, so we are small but mighty.
Oh, no, that's a good number. Interesting. Uh, well, these were all the questions that I had. Uh, Thank you, Kitonia.
Thank
So,
you.
for our users who are looking for a sunscreen, Best Views Reviews has recently launched a new product, Magic Quadrant, which lets you actually see the challengers, great value players, rising stars, and leaders in any category that you want to look for. So, if you're looking for any gifts for Thanksgiving, do go to our website, bestviewsreviews.com, and check out the categories, check out the best products in each category. And Katonia, do you have a promo code that you could probably share with the listeners?
Yeah. So use Product Life to get 15% off.
Wow, that's nice. And where can they actually apply this promo code?
So on our website, unsuncosmetics.com.
Got it. Great. So you heard it. So you can go to the website and apply the promo code. And we have a special guest for you on Thanksgiving next week. So stay tuned and follow along. Thank you for listening.